Welcome back, everybody, to the Game of Thrones pod. Yesterday, we had a fairly disastrous series of wars against the Iron Islands. Not bad for us, but bad in the sense that the Iron Islands, because of their Mega War system, reformed, and then we missed out on, like, 4 of our casters spell that we had active against them. So that was a bit of a shame. Looks as if they've come under different... Oh, I mean, that's the Greyjoy symbol. Oh, it's where we haven't unpaused. Hang on. There we go. Right, I was going to say it looks as if House Greyjoy have taken it back, but no, that's not the case at all. So I would love to carry on our invasion of that, but unfortunately we can't really do much now for the next, what are we looking at? 8 years. Okay, that's a bit frustrating, but we did get some parts of the Westlands, which is quite nice. That gives us a couple more options. I also cleaned house a little bit in between episodes as well. I'll show you all the vassal opinions, whatever, in a second. So we have the option to expel the Andals. Absolutely do that. Kick them out. I love that expel the Andals is right above perform a blood sacrifice or a mass sacrifice. Shame we can't do that. Oh, what about the blood games? Doesn't seem... It just doesn't seem very on brand, does it? I don't know if the... to be fair, I suppose in the north in Westeros, they do have melees, don't they, in honor of the old gods, so it's not really far off. And this you can only have if you're cruel, zealous, or lunatic, and not a kind character, so I guess this is just like you know, the melee, but upgraded almost. Proper true blood sport. Okay, that's fine. Now, like I said, between episodes, I did clean house a little bit, get some things tidied up. So if we saw by vassal opinion now with our vassals, you can quite clearly see that there's only 2 of them that don't really like us. This guy doesn't like us because we killed him in war yesterday, and, well, obviously didn't kill him in war, crushed his realm in war yesterday. And this guy doesn't like us because we executed his kinsman. Okay, fair enough. Decides the Kingdom of the Vale. You are on your own with that one, my friend. Besides that, though, things are going pretty goddamn well. Now, what I'm thinking is today, oh, people want me to get back Old Stones. Okay, fine, we'll get back Old Stones. I didn't even realize. Honestly, I assumed that because we were at war, they'd gone for independence or something. I didn't realize they were full-blown independent. So, we'll go for that one. We'll try and deal with that. I thought they'd remain neutral in the war or something like that, rather than have set up a realm of their own. It does seem a bit rude, seeing as that's our ancestral seat, as everyone has quite rightly pointed out. So let's go ahead and crush this guy to start off with, show him that we won't stand. This is basically just a slap in the face. Not only is he Andal, not only is he Andal culture and the Andal religion, not only has he taken our ancestral seat, but he has also declared independence, and that's just... And not only that, he got away with it, just by being a similar colour, which is absolutely not on at all. I don't like that our daughter still lives. I know she's a prodigy, but the grayscale means if we do end up playing as her, she'll die at the age of something like 20. So it's a bit... I mean, was it -3 health? Yeah, I mean, I imagine we won't live much... Let's put it this way, we won't live much past 30 at the maximum. So I'd rather avoid that, if at all possible. She became kind, though, so I suppose she got that going for her. I'm gonna... I don't know, maybe quietly encourage her to fuck off? What can we do? Demonic possession, absorb life force. What? So we get the +1 to 3 health, and she's gone. Why not? She's gonna die of grayscale anyway. We might as well put her to good use. Wow, this seems completely fucked. Sacrifices to the old gods, gain some health for it. Fine. 33% chance of getting that +3 health, though. That'd be very nice. +2. I'll take it. Small private funeral will suffice. We don't want anyone to catch anything. So now we've got ourselves the glorious, the esteemed. He's just as well. Incredible. The just prodigy. The just attractive prodigy, Prince Salt. The glorious boy, who's also curious, could end up being shrewd. Affectionate. It's kind of garbage. Timid. Kind of garbage. Wolfall's good, though. That's okay. Ambitious, brave, authoritative, stubborn. Only one of those is neutral at the end of the day. That's very nice. I didn't realize we could suck out the life from our kids. That's insane. Also, we've had, like, how many sons now? I didn't even realize. Wow, look at that. We got a whole horde of them. Oh, because we had twins, didn't we? I remember now. Yeah, okay. Well, we could, if we're looking like we're going to die, absorb their life force. Not going to do that unless they have something severely wrong with them. Like, then we put Marble out of her misery. You know, it's probably a real shame for High Priest Silt. It said yesterday she was having these scalding hot baths. We were slathering her in mustard. She probably made for a delicious meal, which is why we devoured her. She was poached and seasoned. And, oh my god, that's terrible. Okay, so let's set up an advisor then. Let's get to business. Now, the one thing I want to do today as well, this might be a little bit crazy, and I might end up regretting it by the time the episode's over. We're going to declare every single war we possibly can all at once. We're going to push every caster's bellow we have access to us right now. Multiple reasons. Number one, the Reach is in a massive state of civil war. Multiple independent realms. We've got places like Norcross, we've got Blueburn, we've got Old Town, split across the round. The Arbor's gotten in for independence, Mandevale. It's just a complete fucking mess right now. If we push the advantage against these Andals while they're all splintered like this is going to result in us being extremely powerful. Or it's going to give us this extreme advantage against whoever the hell we fight, because the Andals are all killing one another. They're not going to band together to kill us. More importantly, the Stormlands, all completely splintered. Now, the other reason I want to take it out very quickly as well is that the Reach has started to head into the Stormlands. We want to stop that before it gets out of hand. Another reason, This is a Valyrian, as you can quite clearly tell, a Valyrian merchant republic under a queen. However, under a Stormlander Drown God queen, also under Valyria. So we want to take this out as soon as possible so that we can kick out this Valyrian foothold on Westeros, basically. There's many reasons to be declaring every war at once right now. I think we should do it. Not only that, but we also did defeat the Andals in quite that major war yesterday, so we want to, before their troops have time to reinforce or whatever, give them a bit of a kick up the arse. Let's take back old stones, though, to start off with. Probably also give away some of these towers. We've re-inherited Potting Tower and Drum Tower. So the only one we're missing now... Oh, no, wait. Drum Tower is in the Eyrie, right? It's all the way on... Oh, I mean, that would make a lot more sense. Anyway, we're looking at still Stilts Tower and Tower of Dread to come back to us, so we definitely want to give away some promises so that we can hold those as well. Given the amount of time and effort Strange Stone? Is that a book, or is that actually a strange stone? I don't want any more books, obviously. Yeah, okay, so it's a book about the Sea Stone Chair and the Ancient Foundation, the High Tone and Old Tower. Got it. Deep Ones, a race of half-men sired by creatures upon the sea, of the sea upon human women. Nice, very cool. A little bit of hentai there for some bedtime reading. Right, let's drop all of our, troops. Let's give some shit away, because this is getting a little bit out of hand. Gold share, not really interested in it. What else have we got around here? So we've just got the... Have we got the Duchy of Castamere? No, we've got the vassal, who is the Duke of Castamere. So, he's also... okay, you know what? Fair enough. You get this land then, my friend. Goldshire is yours. He's quite a powerful Duke. Is that all one duchy? Christ, it's massive. Is that all... Oh, but he's extended amongst beyond his de jure. So he's also grabbed the Craggots Cross and Moreland there as well. I see. Okay, fair enough then. What else have we picked up then? We've also got Pitford. Oh, this is obviously part of Oldstones. The only issue with taking back Oldstones is we probably can't keep it. Bearing in mind that we've given away Seaguard, but it is under House Mud though. So, you know, the branch house can take care of Oldstones while we'll focus on, you know, running this goddamn empire. There you go. You look after that. It could be our holiday home. They're just like the caretaker or something, huh? Then we've also got some other garbage I need to go out. So we've got Bronze Gate. I'll do this very quickly. Though, this is something new. We have... Call a Grand Invasion. High Priest Silk desires to expand the realm of the rivers in the neck of the north by conquest and can call a Grand Council to try and achieve this. All the vassals of the rivers and the hills in the neck of the north shall be summoned to a Grand Council in Emond's Rest to discuss your planned invasion. Okay. Sure. Why not? That's 100 gold. I mean, what's 100 gold, huh? We're going to hold a large feast. Oh, God, these are always tragic, aren't they? 16.69 gold. Excellent. So the, I assume we get the regular feast events then, you know, whereby vassals will come to us, make demands of us. I don't care about you, tiny child. He's probably gonna get overthrown anyway. The feasting will doubtless warm them. Oh, I guess not then. Okay, so all preparations for the council are finally complete, and the great nobles have started to arrive in Emond's Rest. They're all given bread and shelter, as is their guest right. The feasting will doubtless warm them to me. Excellent. This is great news. Let's do it. Let's see, who do we want to declare the invasion against? That's the real question. I'm thinking the Reach, if we get the opportunity to. Oh, no, we still have this shit, so they're still going to present us with petitions then. So this is going to cost us a small fortune to deal with all of their problems, but if we succeed, it's going to get a lot of vassal opinion here. Lady Elaine must be... Oh, God, okay. Minus 15 and plus 10. So, or we go for minus 30 and plus 20. Sibyl, who's... I don't care about Sibyl. Lady Elaine I care about, though, because she's my vassal. I don't care about you. I'm so sorry. Random courtier. Send Commander Hostage to deal with the problem. Send him to deal with the problem. This man is going to die. Send him to deal with the problem. He's got everything. No. Oh, God, it's all going so bad. I don't like feasting in the Game of Thrones world because it ends up making your vassals hate you more than usual. The feasting is over, and now the council can begin in earnest. Now we can debate. I assume they get to decide where we invade then. What about me? Do I not get to say where we invade? Oh, my God, this is absurd, isn't it? Holy shit. So they all get to... here we go. Okay. I get the final decision. That's the important thing. This is all that matters. Oh, cool. You proceed to give an utterly convincing and inspiring speech. Your subjects captivate as you promise them glory and riches if they agree to follow you. Many break out in applause and the cheering throughout. The king in the north. And by the end, they are cheering your name loudly and heartily. They will surely follow me now. I mean, they did anyway. Okay, so now what do we do? So these guys approve our initiative. You may now launch an invasion of any foreign realm that's been valid for 5 years. These guys reserved judgment, and these guys were against it. Fuckers. Wow, I can't believe this is like so many vassals to consider. Okay, I'm not going to get involved in that. Should we wait for the Reach to come back together to reunify, or shall we just invade them right now? Oh, it's an empire-level invasion. Wow. It might be more sensible, I'm not even kidding here, to go for Dawn. Because Dawn is stable. The issue is that if we go to war with the Reach now, we need to wait for the Reachman Wars to end. We've got 5 years. So why don't we, over the next sort of 5 years, then assess the best place to invade, And then if somewhere, say all the Reach unifies again, invade the Reach. If we get to the end of the 5 years, there's no one good to invade, we'll just pick the best target at the time. I think that's a good idea. So that might be Dawn, for example, given that they are obviously quite a large round, very stable. But I'd love to take the whole Reach in one war. But we've got to wait for them to sort of sort their own problems out. How are we looking at right now with their war score? Let's go to you. 0%, yeah, it's only just started. Will it take them 5 years to resolve? Honestly, it's the AI, so there's quite a possibility. Oh, we're ranking up in the skin changes. Very nice. Not sure if this will work. Apparently, this society is going to be overhauled in the next update, but we'll wait and see if it actually does anything for us. Gives us Martial. That's what's important here. So we can learn the secrets of skin taming from the Elders and can cover Runic Wayward Staff of Office. I don't know if any of this is actually working, so take it with a grain of salt. Do I right-click on me? No. Let's assume that this site isn't working. We might want to bail and go to a different one. That's my own bad. I didn't force us into the site just to see if it would work. We can, however, inspire Mellorism in ourselves again. Very nice. Gain another Martial. Should we just keep going by that? Should we just keep going more and more and more Martial every time we get the opportunity to? That would be incredible. Ransom all prisoners. So who have we got in the prison? Obviously, we just came out of 2 big wars. We got some time to kill anyway before we're planning on launching this invasion. There we go. Let's see if those guys are up for it. Now, I'd love to take back these 2 towers as well, so we can take back a decent control of our army here. I assume we're able to just raise these guys' levies anyway. We're not. Ugh. Maybe you can't do that to barons. Maybe I'm losing my mind. No, that's actually only raised our own levy there. Oh, that's unreal. So these guys have got a levy of like 2,000. That's like another 4,000 troops we're missing out on because these guys have the barons. Okay. They might need to die. They might need to die. This guy's on his way out anyway, but I'm thinking maybe we just give him a little of a diddly tainted touch. He's been cursed in the past 10 years. Oh, didn't I already try this? It just didn't work quite clearly. Yeah, she's 53 though. She's going to die in no time whatsoever. That's all right. I'm sure they'll be gone before this war starts. Another child. Okay. Jania, she's attractive. That's good marriage fodder right there. Loam. It's been a long time since we've had a Loam in House Mud. I love it. Okay. You get... Have we really not trained anyone in Thrift? Have I just not been training these kids? I have. Oh, it's because the first one was trained in Thrift, and she's now, unfortunately, otherwise deposed. Okay, fair enough. We should at least trick them up to a guardian then, shouldn't we? Here we go. Let's make sure you've all got educators. We're obviously educating the important son. That's all that really matters. There we go. The game generally defaults to a pretty good educator anyway. I'm not going to bother about all these other kids. Sure, I should be focusing more on the backup pairs. It's unnecessary, I think. I don't really need to worry about that too much, especially with the ability to heal that we've unlocked. That's not too relevant. So I guess we're going to war mode then. So let's start training troops. Let's start collecting some taxes. Yeah, you stick with that. You improve. It's improved. No, it's pacified province and increases levy size. That's it. Okay, get you on that one too. Let's get you stick to scheming. We don't want to be assassinated. Oh, one of the top comments on yesterday's episode as well said, Mr. Strim, why do you not have your priest going out there proselytizing? The simple answer is, in the Game of Thrones mod, the cultural and religious conversion has been massively nerfed. So you can see that this guy is the best priest in the realm. I mean, we've got 10, 7, this guy's got 21 learning. Even then, county religion converted is 3.61% yearly. Sure, we could try it, but it's probably more valuable to have him hunting apostates to get the piety, or even performing charity to lower the revolt risk, impressing vassals, whatever else. That, to me, is way more useful, because all proselytizing is going to do is essentially stop any sort of religious uprisings, but... I mean, even that's not really an issue either, because they're never powerful, and I think it gives us moral authority if we crush them anyway. So, yeah, I mean, heretic rebels crush 1%. So I guess we'll roll with that then. It's just not really useful in the Game of Thrones one. It's not as useful as the others, let's put it that way. If we go for proselytization, we're missing out on other things, which I think will give us more of a bonus. We could try it, but... I mean, again, we've got so much to bite off. I mean, if it's 3.1% chance yearly, that's what? Like, What quality of education would you like to purchase for your son? Salt Mud. Let's go, obviously, full... I am trying to kill off the towers, because we need their troops. We need their troops. We can get way more troops. The House Harlos seriously walked all the way over to our capital to... Ah, shit. We got caught out. Dishonorable. But you know what? The vassals like us enough that we can really afford to take this on the chin. I mean, even if we get caught this time around as well, it doesn't matter too much. I mean, it's a -10 to be able to take out one of our key towers. It's a little bit annoying that you can't mark towers to not be dished out or something like that. Although I guess that would kind of defeat the point if you ended up with the Regency. They seriously beat us as well. That's frustrating. I was kind of assuming that, you know, even with the low morale, we'd still be able to come in and beat them. All right, bring these guys together. Let's go and put these fucking Ironborn down. God damn it. Crazy Alchemist wants to sell us some blue wine. I mean, we can use Shade of Evening because we have 21 learning. And we have to be Mystic as well, don't we? Fuck it, let's buy some. Spice him. Gives learning +2 and prestige 0.1. Yeah, we just need 10 learning and Mystic. Mystic is quite easy to get. We've got it with a couple of different characters now. That works out pretty well. I'm alright with that. And then what are the other options then? So Shadowbinder, Warlock, Red Priest, or Warlock. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do any of those, so Mystic is the only time we'll be able to use this. We can stack a bunch of these up, although learning seems a bit pointless in the Game of Thrones, bearing in mind the base game what it's really good for is tech, so don't know why we do that. Oh well, it's just fun to have around, huh? Just fun to have a little bit more learning kicking around. Well, this is a mixed bag. He would be okay at learning, education, average stewardship, bad at intrigue, slightly above average at martial, and okay at diplomacy. I think we'll have to go for diplomacy then. Willful is willful a bad thing for diplomacy? I don't think that's true. Ambitious, brave, authoritative, or I guess stubbornness is bad, but authoritative is probably pretty good. Oh well. Okay, fine. Let's also force him to train as well, see if we can get him to level 3. 63% chance of success. Nothing. That's twice in a row that's happened. I have been training him quietly in the background, but I didn't think I'd be worth mentioning the failure here. That's very annoying. Some 63% also being targeted by an adventurer, so I kind of wanted to deal with that one. What the fuck is this? Raiders of Lord Eldred, 9,700 men. Okay, Reach is still a bit of a state. Dawn looks like it might have expanded a little bit, though, so that's worth bearing in mind. God damn. These Ironborn are driving me nuts. We definitely want to deal with this as soon as possible. Have they... Let's mark him as special interest. That way, if he dies, we know we can go to war with the Iron Islands again. That might even be a... Nah, it's a bit of a waste for an invasion on the Iron Islands, isn't it? It would stop this shit happening, though. Get roasted. Okay, there we go. Now, what I'm thinking is... there's another option that I haven't really explored, but there's no reason not to. We have the option for slavery. Now, the Andals are very anti-slavery. Not sure about the First Men. I think they're still anti-slavery, but we, as the ruler of this mighty realm, can do it. More importantly, all of our council supported besides Lord Dickon of Riverrun, probably because he's an Andal. So we could go for slavery. We can enslave the Andals, but that seems like a recipe for disaster. But it would help out our economy massively. Like, our build time, build cost modifiers would be through the roof, especially given everything else we've already got in Emond's Rest. I'm kind of tempted to go for it. Fuck it. You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna put it up there. If the council vote for it, they're as much to blame as we are for this law going through. So I mean, I can't take credit for it. And I also can't take the blame. We'll buy a load of slaves and we will build up Emond's Rest in the next sort of however many years we've got. While our castle, they've reformed. Okay, hang on. 53,000, 118,000. This is going to be a war in heaven. This is going to be massive. But it will give us almost all... This is the keys to the kingdom right there. And after that, we can almost certainly proclaim the kingdom of Westeros. Okay. 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 Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? You're banished. Get yeeted. You're banished as well. Get yeeted. Let's do it. I'm up for it. So what we're going to do is get all of our troops into... Not Riverrun. All to Emond's Rest. Declare war on the Reach. Bait them out. Kill the troops. Then siege. The troops have to come first. Bear in mind, Dawn will come in. What's left of the Westerlands will come in. What's left of the Stormlands will come in. This is good, but of course, the majority of the troops will be coming from the Rich. What are we looking at in terms of Dawn as well? She's only got 4,000 troops. Her roundtree might be a little more elucidative than that, though. Yeah, she does have quite a strong amount of troops in hindsight. Well, maybe some of them will remain independent. I don't know. Maybe the First Men still run strong in Dawn. Probably not. Although, saying that, the Roynar haven't turned up yet, though, surely. Still Dornish, huh? Dornish Andal. How annoying. Let's do it. I think this is going to be nuts. Invasion of the Reach. It's an Empire-level invasion. If it's an Empire-level invasion, we only need to get to 100% war score. We don't need to assault everything down. Because it's an Empire-level invasion. So we just get the Empire. That's the war goal. That's good. Because now it means we don't have to potentially stretch ourselves so thin. Cool thing is as well, though, Mandevale, who of course they dislike quite heavily. Let's send this guy a gift. Let's bribe him in the background here. Mandevale, who dislike their liege, have decided to remain independent. They have a good swath of troops there. That's 10,000 troops already dealt with, as far as I'm concerned. Can we do anything from the shadows? Moving in the shadows. Let's do that. Necessary evil. We've stressed him out. Fantastic news. Who's his heir? Congratulate. Oh, I wanted to also stress him out. Oh, you can't do it again. There is a cooldown on it. Fair enough. Okay. This is going to be massive. They are going to call him everyone else in Westeros, I would assume. This is going to be... We need to be so careful here, because we've got a massive advantage that shouldn't, in theory, be... It should be very difficult to lose, let's put it that way. Be used to the war, yeah, fuck it, ship them off then. They've chosen the wrong side. The Lord Paramount Quintus Apostle has chosen to oppose me in the war. He's pledged eternal loyalty to Hightower. Oh, so he did actually join them in the end. Coward. Coward. I thought my gifts would be enough. I'm gonna say armies of 20,000. We're gonna set up a border defense. We're gonna have ourselves a little bit of a border watch here. So let's send you guys down to like Bramfort. Every other province we'll get some troops stacked up, and I want armies of 20,000, like I said. So we'll move you guys down to sort of secure the border with the rock here. Let's build a wall line. Let's build a united front and try and stop them with that. Now again, we just need to get to 100% war score. No sieging is entirely. I mean, sieging probably will be necessary, but it's not the usual thing with invasions where you have to assault everything down like we did with the Vale. We're good in this scenario. So that's another 20,000. Let's drop them down to, looks like they're coming up through the Kingslands a little bit, so let's get some troops into position over here. This is good though. This is very, very good. I'm pretty happy with this. And then when we've crushed their armies to a decent extent, we'll mobilize these troops and just move them south. There's sort of in sort of parallel. It's gonna be quite nice. I think this will work. But there are troops movement a lot coming across to Byford. We could move in, catch them there. We outnumber them. We've got backup troops if necessary. Then we've got 14,000 troops here, led by Lord Harris of the Reach. Is that? Oh, he's Lionel Hightower. I don't know who Lord Harris is, but I think we could probably take him out. There is another 6,000 troops back there, though, which I am a little bit concerned about. So I'm going to move these troops across and down. Actually, let's try and block those guys off at Hayford. When they've moved out by a decent distance, then we'll get these guys moving south to crush that 14,000 stack. Perganant, again, you need to lay off the dick. I'm going to be honest. You're going to die. At the rate you're going, you're going to die. That's a good start. 24% already towards the Vale is absolutely nuts. Right, you start heading this way. That's pretty good. We've cut those guys off as expected. Too dangerous to go. Ah, fuck. Make an offering to the gods. That seems like a good idea. Let's do that. Health -1. Doesn't matter too much. Grant me a strong and healthy child. Let's go for a strong and healthy child, because we've already got a chance at them being smart or attractive. Bearing in mind, we've already got kids that are smart, attractive. Ah, shit, that's not good. So we're losing those troops. Those guys are getting away. They are fucking booking it. Rabies. I fucking hope not. This army is doing quite well, only because they fucked up on their commanders. I was not expecting that we'd actually win that there. That's going to be a nice mountain of war score as well. 53%. Look at that. Send you guys to reinforce as fast as you can. Can we get out of there? No. Okay, so best commanders on the center here, then. Hold the line. Steady. Okay, right. Merge together. It's Jar Jar Binks, everyone. Fever. Don't worry about the fever. We're going to catch another 10,000 stat there. Reinforce. Oh, shit. Is that the way we've got to reinforce? That's very frustrating. Prepare to die off Peckled and Scum. What's he up? 38 versus 82. Oh, yikes. It's going to be close. Oh, we did get him. Shit, he's up again. Okay. No match for my might. Come on. It's all rock, paper, scissors, regardless. Back him on his feet or kill him. Take him prisoner. He's a valuable commander. Let's take him prisoner. We can probably do something better with that. That's good. We managed to catch those troops just in time there. This is why we needed a front like this. This was worked out so well. No time for breaks for the rivers and the hills and the neck of the north and the other kingdoms that don't fit in the line because we've already reached the character limit. We've won the Battle of Dalston Keep. This is too easy. Ah, shit. The Adventurer. Oh, shit. That's not the Adventurer threat. It's, Silene's Conquest. Who the fuck? Oh, it was the Adventurer threat. Okay, fair enough. She got 14,000. We'll deal with her later, I think is probably... Oh, that's where she's going for. Okay. Easily dealt with. Not a problem. Sort by total strength. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, roughly 5. There we go. Perfect. Go stand on Duskendale. Then if she boat bombs you, she's in for a world of pain. We've got... Oh, don't die. Don't die now. We're so close to achieving the dream. Reinforce, reinforce, reinforce. Don't bother me about dragons. Don't really care. There we go. Okay. That is our 74%, 5% battle war score capped. 5,000 troops. Go up there. Deal with this. Let's also balance this army. Let's get some troops over on... Let's get commander over on this side. You guys need to split up. I'm going to send... we'll send some down there and some to Highgarden. Where is Highgarden? Somewhere like... Oh, there it is. Okay. Might be unnecessary, but hey, we'll give it a go. No, I want to keep these two armies relatively close together. I know the attrition is going to be kind of crushing, but they might still... Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea? Again? Okay, well, luckily, we've got some magic. Boom. We're fine. Nothing to worry about, Chief. Okay, so those guys are done. That's the end of Mandeville. Again, there's no point now continuing on with battles. If we can avoid it, we might as well just stick to the sieging. So let's take that 20,000 stack down by the Westlands. Did they actually not call in the Westerlands? They didn't. Only their vassal joined. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, they've thrown this away. Let's just get these guys sieging wherever the hell they can. It's not going to make no difference. It's all the same province at the end of the day. It's all the Reach, so that's fine. Despite now being a Spanish war, I feel as if I could try to reach out to Lord Paramount Quentin in some way. Not up for it. This guy's going to be our vassal, so there's no harm leaving him on sway regardless. Excellent work. Dishonor -10. Great news to hear. This is going to be too easy. This is going to be too easy at the rate we're going. Let's get some good commanders on this one. What's that other army up to then? Why can we not move Silt? Oh, because she's pregnant and about to give birth. Understandable. That's a good excuse. I think we'll let you off. It's like jury duty. Earth. I called him Earth. Why did I call him Earth? Oh, because it's like Earth and he's shit. Got it. I remember. A marshal. A martial combat for you, my friend. You want 420 gold? Fine. Take it. Take it. My money going up in a blaze there. Wink, wink. Okay, let's get Damien on board as well. This is fine. Divine from a glass candle. That's not it, Chief. We're not going to do that one. I feel like that can backfire. As I recall, it has backfired before in previous years. 2 more children. Stop. How old are you? She's 33, and she's only got 115% fertility. What the fuck? They are just churning out kids. Ryella. Granite. Granite's fine. And then John. I just like that so much. Salt, earth, potting mix, manure, basalt, Emmon, granite. Oh, no. Did I call? Oh, loam, granite, and John. That's incredible. We are approving the plan to kill our vassal. Good God, I thought we were being assassinated. Then shit. Don't scare me like that. Okay, that's good. John gets trained in that, and you get trained in, I think, we've only got heritage left. I'm so sorry. Let's go for it. Must attempt to save my granite. Must attempt. And let's just get some siege done. And after that, this war is over. We are done. And I think we're going to be done without any sort of... Fuck. Dishonor comes back as quickly as we got rid of it. I think this war's going to be over as quickly as it started. When did it start? It's been going for... I mean, it just says... I wish it said... Oh, there we go. 1 year, 2 months. Good work. This has been incredibly quick. I was not expecting it to be this easy at all. They just fed their troops to us. Straight into the meat grinder. Those guys going to that one at a time. Let's get Silt leading the siege of the high tower. That seems appropriate. Greenmont. Probably assault that one down, to be fair. We should probably put some commanders on it, though, before we do so. Let's get Gassoyne and that fella there. Silt and Salt becomes friends. Sounds like a comedy duo. Does he want to be lose Zealous? We don't want him to lose Zealous. But... he doesn't have Zealous, so that's not technically true. He's already got Cynical. We can just get rid of Cynical, which is better than nothing, in my opinion. Or we can give him Cynical, but make him happy with his upbringing and give him 1 intrigue. I think that's a fairly easy choice there. This kid's coming out pretty well. I mean, a diplomat also trained in intrigue seems very, very appropriate. Boom, look at that. Took his family in the dungeon, 88%, and we've not even sieged any relevant provinces yet. It's all just been random border provinces. I'm hoping we do get everything. Now, the question is it the de jure Kingdom of the Reach, or is it just, the Empire / Kingdom of the Reach, or is it the Empire as it currently stands? If so, we'll miss all of this stuff in the Stormlands. We'll miss a couple of provinces in Dawn, a little bit in the Westerlands. To be honest, either way, I think we'll push for peace as soon as we can. I don't see why that's a problem. Also, what the fuck is she doing right now? Oh my god, she didn't spawn in with boats, so she had to walk. That's so good. Okay, never mind. Bring these troops up to the rivers. We'll catch them as they go over a crossing then. That's really, really funny. High Garden falls, and I can't believe that, so does the entire Reach. That's all it took. We killed their armies, we sieged this province, and that is it. The question is, do we get everything? Or do we get everything? We got absolutely everything. Oh my god. I've never seen so much blue in all my life. Expand round by conquest is indeed finished. Gruminaire. Fuck it, let's go for the 20% bonus to fertility, huh? Wow. The question is, are their vassals, as part of the Mega War system, going to become our vassals? Because if not, we have a new issue in the form of Mandevale. And finally, the invasion is basically done with this. Then you turn to face Sully and she breaks the charge and flees. You pursue and lose track of her in the chaos. That's that done. Venture threat is dealt with, and this will bring an end to technically our invasion war. So we'll be able to see the realm in its full glory because we will once again be at peace. Let's take a look. I'm very, very interested to see what the realm looks like. Hopefully we get all of this stuff vassalized. Let her rot. Thank you very much for improving relations. Boom. We did not get Mandevale. That does not seem entirely fair, given that Mandevale were part of that war. Okay, that's frustrating, because now we have to also go to war with Mandevale. Oh, that's so dumb. I waited specifically for the realm to come back together, and then they just splinter apart. Is it because he was downgraded to a king-level title? I don't know. That's frustrating. Ritual... I don't... Oh, because he's at war with another vassal? Is that maybe it? So, maybe if their war ends... If I say to him, maybe surrender to the other guy, I don't know if I can do that. No. That's frustrating. Okay, what's his heir think of us? His heir likes us quite a lot. Let's send him a gift as well. Let's make sure that his heir likes us so that when he dies, which will hopefully be quite soon, then we can hopefully be quite soon. Then his heir will take over and we'll have a massive rebellious vassal under us right there. Very nice. What did we pick up then? But we picked up Craig Hall. That wasn't ours, and that's another independent place. I don't know. That's very weird, isn't it? We need to make the Kingdom of the Stormlands, I think. Oh, speak of the devil, there it is. Okay, you know what? Who have we got nearby? I think the King of Wendwater. Oh, he's in Andal. If you convert, I will grant you the kingdom of everything you could ever want. No, I don't care about you. Okay, fuck you then. Get out of here. How dare you? What about House Swan? Convert, and I shall give you everything, Leonidas. You motherfucker, come on! I'm offering you a whole kingdom. All you've got to do is just... What about you? You seem like a sensible fella. No, he's zealous. This is an old lady, but it shouldn't matter. She's our mother? I thought I recognized her. Okay. Our brother does not stand to get any land. Oh, we can't because he's a priest. Okay, that's a shame. Just make one of our kids one of the kids that aren't going to inherit in 1,000 years. Young John. I've got to give it to a kid that's more likely to do well. Maybe Basalt. Because they can't overthrow him unless they overthrow us as well. I would love to just give it to a Stormlander vassal. I mean, House Durandon betrayed us, didn't they? Which is why we got rid of them. I don't even think they exist anymore. But we'll take a quick look. See if there are any Durandons left. So let's go. I can just type in Durandon, can't I? Yeah, there we are. Hibald. Courtier in the Night's Watch or her. Can I... Oh, damn it. That's it. That's the last of House Durandon right there. She married off... Oh, god damn it. She's 40. She married off non-matrilineally. That sucks. Can I pull that man out of the Night's Watch? You're free. Join me. Can I issue some sort of repentance on his behalf? Bring him home. By order of royal decree, Hibald Durandon, my man, is back is forgiven of his previous crimes, whatever they were, and is allowed to join us by royal proclamation. I'm apparently also inviting him to a plot. We could demand religious conversion from him. If he says yes, I'll make him the king of the Stormlands. Excellent. Yes, you fucking will. I'm gonna marry him off to a noble, i.e. one of our many daughters, which I assume we've got. That way we're guaranteeing that Durandon is in safe hands. We're guaranteeing our pact. That's also... The fuck? Oh, the rocket expanded. Right, fair enough. Alright, you good? Oh, let's award him... Oh, we can also cure his malformation. Fuck it, why not? There you go. You're welcome, by the way. Just to help win him over a little bit more. It's kind of unnecessary, but there we go. And then arrange a betrothal between him and... Who's our oldest daughter here? 2... Unless we've got one that's 14, I guess. Oh, shit, they're all sons. It's just Loam. Okay, well, there'll be a 30-year age gap, so I'm going to be honest, that's not it. We're not going to do that. Maybe we've got some other distant family member we can marry him off to. Let's see. Let's find out. We can always double-check. Let's get rid of the whole Duran thing. Let's go load filters. We got unlanded women of my... Unmarried men of my house. I haven't set that filter up. Wow. Okay, so we'll just say married, no, ruler... no, Diplo range preferably, and then Great House, my dynasty. Wow, we've got a lot of them married. There she is. Go to her and see what she'll do. Let's talk about age. And then what about women? So it's only her. That's convenient. Arranged marriage between her and that guy of House Durandon. There he is, Hibald. Perfect. Nice work. Marry him off, and then stick him in the Stormlands. Distant cousin. That's nice. That's a nice little marriage we've set up there. And then you, my friend, get the landed title of the nothing, because we apparently have no provinces over there. Bollocks. Okay. Drakesgrave. Drakesgrave can be his capital, or we can invade the Rainwood. There's no reason why we couldn't do that at all. So just launch we can launch an invasion, right? Yeah, or we've got to draw claims as well. Do we get that? What invasion actually gives us the province? That's what we want. We need to land this guy. Let's go mark him as special interest, because I worry I'm going to lose him as well during all the commotion. Courtiers, where is he? Where's he gone? My man, Durandon. This is normally sorted by... Hang on. Sorted by rank. There we go. There he is. Hibald Durandon. Mark as special interest. Let's get some... Oh, I was going to say we'll raise our troops, but apparently they've already been raised. By who? By me? Not by me. Oh, someone's... I don't know. Someone's got him under contract. Doesn't matter too much. We haven't got the goal for it anyway. Let's just send troops the old-fashioned way. Fuck it. Rainwood, this will be the new capital of... so let's go invasion. Make this the new capital of the Kingdom of the Stormlands. This guy's going to be pissed off the Lord of Wendwater. But you know what? He bought it on himself. And the Durandons have more claim than he ever could. This is overkill. I get the feeling that this is complete overkill. Never mind. Well, that was very easy. Salt. Don't become shy. God, he's a mixed bag, isn't he? Fashionable, just, content is shit. Cynical, fine. Shy is really bad. Please be gregarious. Oh, thank God. Okay, that's a good change. That's a nice change of pace. We'll be taking that one off your hands if you don't mind. I'm just going to drop all these troops. I know we're going to lose some there, but it doesn't matter too much. And where is my man? Hibbled to Randon. My friend, for you, I grant to you the... Can't... Still? Lordship of Rain House. There you go. Can I make you the king of the Stormlands? There we are. Boom. All yours, my man. Congratulations, King Hibbled of the Stormlands. Also married into house mode, so I feel like we've got ourselves a... It's not an alliance, because I don't think she's a close relative or anything like that, but that's pretty nice. Shame about this bloody King of Wendwater, though, getting in the way. It's almost there. We're almost to an... We've just got to turn up the rest of the Rock, rest of Mandevale, Dawn Falls. We've never actually been to war with Dawn, so that's going to be fairly interesting. Then after that, I'm more than happy to press the Proclaim Kingdom of Westeros button, but we will leave that for tomorrow, because we've already massively overran for today. That was a lot of warfare. That was pretty nuts.